Hi, my name is Brent Atwater and I'm the Animal Medium. Welcome to our weekly show. We're really glad that you're enjoying this and this is helping heal your heart or helping you learn animal communication techniques or animal healing techniques or just answering some of your questions that you wanted to know. That's our job, and we put them all in a great big box and a bowl, and we reach down and get the educational ones so that lots of people can learn from this. So we would appreciate it if you tell your friends about us and ask them to subscribe, because we're going to be upping the videos that we're letting out. We're going to be putting 2 or 3 out a week, and as the spring progresses and we start going out and about and doing live audience readings and events, we'll be putting out more videos. So I think you'll have fun. Now you can follow us on Twitter. Instagram has the fun pictures, and we also have a Facebook group and Pet Loss, and that we really take a lot of our questions from there, or you can send them to me via my website or the other means that I've just mentioned. Today's question is from Sarah, and it says, why do I break down when I see something that reminds me of my deceased pet? Interesting. Okay, everything holds energy. If there's a house that you used to live in, you could say, ooh, this house doesn't feel real good. It's because it has the energy of the previous family. That's why sometimes people smudge rooms or smudge whole houses. I mean, you can use the prayer that I did in another video that will tell you how to remove, release, and detach any and all previous energies and entities in a room, in a house, with a piece of furniture, in a car, with your old boyfriend, with a picture, any of that. So because you haven't removed, released, and detached the energy and entities surrounding your pet's possessions or things that remind you of your pet, that energy is there. And what it does is like a tuning fork. Ping! It pings your heart and it pings your soul, which then flips the light switch, and your pet comes down going, what's happening, Mom? So your pet then is around you in their living energy, not in their fursuit, but in their living energy in pet spirit form from the other side. Now, we did a video, number 10, that will tell you why you can just be standing there and all of a sudden just break down and cry. It's because your pet is close. It's because they're standing right behind you or standing right in front of you or sitting in your lap, or if you're thinking about them, they're there. That's what energy on the other side can do 24/7. They can send you signs. They can be right there, 24/7, all the time, right with you. So if you see something and you start breaking down, what happened is you looked at it, your heart recognized the energy like a tuning fork, bing. Your energy then synchronized and whoop, here comes your pet. And your pet is around you in living spirit form then, so that again your heart recognizes it and you just have a good old cry of release of human emotions. Well, when you do that, catch yourself in the middle of it and go, whoop, wait a minute. Glad you're here. So happy you're with me. That's the way to handle it. Instead of continuing to cry and continuing to cry, go, whoop. Hey, that's my pet hitting the tuning fork of my heart and hitting the tuning fork of our soul's connection, and whew, that means they're near, they're here. Hey, Fluffy, how are you doing today? Yo, Boo Bear, what you doing? And hey, Ugly Kitty, glad to see that you're here. That's my little special pet going over there. Sometimes he doesn't know what to do when I'm doing these videos, but he can sense the energy when it blows up, and see, we were excited about energy, so he got up and moved. So, pets are sensitive to energy, and when you see something that's theirs, you don't have to go, I'm never going to see Fluffy again. Okay, you don't have the fursuit, speed bump, but you do have the living energy forever and always. Forever and always. Go check out our video on that to explain it more. You have them always, 24/7. So when you look at something again, and it activates the tuning fork of your heart and soul, ting, that's the switch that sends to heaven and says, come on down, Fluffy. Her heart's turned on the electromagnetics to accept you in her presence, and she's crying and come be there. I know, it's hard. You want to hug the fursuit. But the good part is, you have them forever now. And you can call them up anytime and talk to them anytime. I did a book called After Death Signs from Animals in Heaven. Get it. It'll tell you how to call them in dreams, how to ask them questions, how to bring them in for visitations, how you can sit all by yourself and tell them to come put your hand in my paw and my paw in your hand and let me hug you and let me touch you. Lots of techniques there that you can take all off by yourself and learn and do by yourself with just you and Fluffy. So, when you're having a meltdown or when you're having a breakdown of looking at something that was theirs, just know it's the tuning fork of your heart. Bing! Letting them know that they're with you and by your side and are going to be with you and by your side forever and always. It's just a little switch to remind you they're forever and always 24/7, never-ending love, mine only, yours. Wow. After you get over the grief of the fursuit, that's pretty huge. And they're waiting for you to go over the speed bump and take that little risk of talking to them as if they're alive, because they are, and feel them because you can, and touch them because you can. You just got to use 10% more of the brain. You know, everybody says you only use 10%. Just go into 12 and 15%. You can do it. And the ping of your tuning fork in your heart and your soul is your pet letting you know, Mom, I'm here. So cry, turn around and go, I'm so glad you're here. I love you so much. And start thinking happy memories. And start laughing about the day the cat took down the Christmas tree. Or the pet tromped mud all over your white carpet. Laugh about that because they'll laugh with you. I know, it's hard. You can do it. Your pet's waiting going, come on, Mom, catch up. We have a whole nother journey to do together. You can do it, you can do it, yes you can. You can do it, you can do it, yes you can. And every time you see something of mine, I'm going ping to the tuning fork of your heart going, come on, Mom, talk to me. I'm alive and well. I just sent you a signal. Ping! To the tuning fork of your heart. Tune me in. Talk to me. Feel me. See me. I'm right here, and I'm waiting for you. You're my only for always. Thanks for listening. Subscribe. Tell your friends about us, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week in our new episode. Bye.